Alright, so it seemed to timed out in the other video, so I haven't moved yet, so I'm going to continue from where the other video is. So now I'm going to play F4. Because that bishop is badly placed. Oh, I see what he's up to. He wants to take my bishop with his knight. And the way I see it, if I bring the bishop back to say, what is that, G5, he could push his pawn and trap me. So I think it's going to essentially be a trade. We trade off bishops, but I do get one advantage. I get a open, well, semi-open file for my rook. You know, E, F. Wait, D, E, F. Yeah, so I get a semi-open F file. Or yeah. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm just going to say goodbye, Mr. Goodbye, Mr. Bishop. So essentially what we have done is we have traded off the bishops. Both of our dark square bishops are gone. And I have a semi-open F5. The only thing I see now is that pawn that's at E, D, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is not covered, and I don't see an easy way to safeguard it. But, you know, now that I think about it, that knight is not guarded by anything. It's kind of loose. What if I move my queen over, like move it up a square, which also helps guard, B2, and puts it under direct pressure. That knight. So he can't afford to waste time going after that pawn. He wastes his time, he's going to lose the knight. So he'll gain a pawn, he'll lose the knight. Let me see, where's my controller? Okay, here we go. So let's move the queen up to D2, putting direct pressure against the knight. So the knight says, I don't want to be captured. So it moves away. But here's the thing about knights. Knights are short-range pieces. They need support points in order to do well. That knight has no support point. He has nothing to help him to be guarded, kind of thing. Now the only thing is he's going to retake with either knight now. I could move the queen into see E, F4, and then I'm putting a lot of pressure, but then when he takes with the other knight, he's going to guard the F7 square, the weak square. Well, let's see. I've been wanting to jump the knight into D5. Maybe this is time to do it. Get it centralized. Let me see, where's my knight here? Jump into D5. Okay, I think he just committed harakiri. I think he just committed suicide. He's taking a pawn which he doesn't need to take. Although I do see a danger. The danger is, of course, my king is without any defenders. It's very exposed. Alright, I'm going to take it. And then I'm going to have to hope that my lead in development will be enough to compensate for the fact that my king's defense is basically Swiss cheese right now. Okay, so he went after the free pawn. Let me see, we got this, we got this. Wait, hold on. Bishops are the same. So he gave up his knight for 2 pawns. The knight's worth 3. So that wasn't a good trade for him. And here's where it gets painful. My knight is going to have a fork. Essentially, it's going to be going into c7 and attacking both the rook and the queen. And here's the thing about knight forks, or knights in general. You can't, quote, block a knight. No such thing. In fact, if anything, it's a royal fork because I'm getting both rooks and the queen. So this is very devastating. So now he's moving his queen, and now it's a matter of which rook do I want. Because the good thing is once I take that either rook, there's no immediate recapture. So then I have to decide which one is, you know. Let's go for the outside. Let's go for the one that's at A. See, so now he says, okay, fine. He's creating a hole so he can get at the knight, so he can go after and capture it. I can't really safeguard it, but it did its job. So there's no point in me like even trying to save the knight. It's a goner. So I'm gonna have to look somewhere else. Let me see. Let me push my, maybe I'll push my pawn up and harass that other knight. Although, do see a danger, because then he could take, could he take the queen, the pawn there at c4? How do I stop the pawn c4? But then I see that I could move. Okay, the knight will have moved away, capturing the pawn. My queen comes up here, and I'm putting an awful lot of pressure against the f7 square. Alright, let's just have some fun with this. Let's see what happens. Although I got a feeling this is probably a mistake. Okay. Well, let's see. Now I'm thinking either the knight can recapture that pawn or the queen. Well, the queen is going to put pressure directly against the knight. And the knight is, you know, again, nobody's guarding the knight. Alright, well, now they are. He put up a pawn up there. I don't see an easy way to kick him out. Now, what I could do, maybe, is move the queen to d5, try to force an exchange, and by that I'm indirectly safeguarding the knight that's at a8. Alright, so let's see, because that's what's going to happen. I'm essentially guarding that piece. Remember I told you I couldn't guard it? I could guard it now by forcing an exchange. Let me see, what did he do? He's moving his bishop here. So he's attacking the knight. So let's see, I could take the queen first. He's going to have to recapture with the knight, otherwise he's going to just flat out lose a queen. And while he's doing that, after that move, I'll just kind of move my knight somewhere safe. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to remove the queen. And he captures with his knight, of course. And now I need to move the knight. I don't want to move the knight to, say, d4, because the other knight covers it. So I'm thinking maybe the knight should go to f4, maybe. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move the knight to f4. Get it out of take. Or not. Annoying little guy. Let me see. So now, let's see, I can move the knight to d3. Or, actually I could centralize it again. Put it on d5. Alright, let me move him to d5 here. No, at least I was able to hold on to the other knight at least for a little longer. Alright, let me see. You know, if I were to move that pawn up and then capture the other excuse me move the pawn to e5, I could then capture with the knight. He has to recapture his knight because it's checked, and then that bishop, the long diagonal, gets the rook because that pawn right now is interfering with the long diagonal. Oh, I think he saw it. He saw what was coming. He saw the world of pain that was coming. Now the question is, do I trade the pawns off and I think I should.